like?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, we're looking at before we got Kurt in the trade right after the All-Star break, we started Jeff 4 games. Did a magnificent job. These are just situations that they do come up. And I've always had faith in this kid. I'm not going to change now. I've been in the class. He brings a unique package to the table for us, and certainly he's in a position where he has to step in and play a lot of minutes, and I have all the faith in the world.
Will he start against Rose defensively?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
He's hard to guard as it is, but with a younger guy that's not had a lot of experience, what are some of the things that you try to show Jeff about how to defend him?
Well, he's guarded. He's guarded him before. This is not anything out of the ordinary. Jeff is he's guarded some tough guys. This is just the way that the situation being the playoffs. You don't go into it trying to change a whole lot. And as I stated, I have all the confidence in the world in Jeff as a point guard. First of all, Rose is tough to defend by anybody. It's not going to take one guy to stop him. It's going to have to be a collective team effort. And we'll just approach this situation very similar to a regular season game. We prepare a game plan. We have to go out and execute our game plan. And if we don't do that, then we're not going to have success. So we don't deviate. With injuries or missing any guys for whatever reason. We stick with our game plan. Every player on this team, I have total confidence in as a player. They wouldn't be here if I didn't. And I'm looking at this situation with Kurt being out. Jeff steps up, and we'll approach this situation very, very similar to we do a regular season game.
He appeared in just 2 games in the Orlando series. It's on the road in front of 20,000. You're guarding against arguably the MVP of the league. What are your realistic expectations of Teague tonight?
Well, I expect him to go out and beat Jeff Teague. As I stated before, Jeff brings a very unique package to the table. His speed, his quickness, his ability to get into the paint as well. And defensively, he's a solid defensive player. And I stated before, I don't care who you put on in defending Rose. No one guy is going to stop him. It's going to be a total. It's got to be a total team effort. Jeff didn't play much against Orlando, but he's been in situations before where he hasn't played much, and he has stepped in and he has answered the call, and I'm expecting the same thing.
Coach, how encouraged are you by the fact that Indiana gave the Bulls a tough go, even though they lost the series 4-1? They were competitive in most games.
As far as being encouraged, I thought Indiana did a great job in competing. They were very, very competitive in all their games, and they played hard. This is the playoffs. That's how the game is supposed to be played. You look at some of the things that are happening around our league with the teams that you do not expect to be in situations that they're in. You got teams that are just playing hard, and that's what playoff basketball is about. So certainly, I've been around this thing long enough as a player, as a coach. You may go into a situation being an underdog, but certainly, once that ball is tossed up, things happen. And we come into this series. First of all, we don't look at what happened in the regular season because the playoffs is a whole different animal. And certainly, the success that we had against Orlando, after what happened to us last year, we're going to approach this series the exact same way. This is it's a new season. It's a new series. Anything can happen. We start on the road. We come into this game very confident.